current of fate in a secluded village of old, there lived a man of modest means. Though he possessed little in the way of riches, he enjoyed a life of profound tranquility. His most cherished companion was a magnificent white horse, a creature of such grace that the old man considered it less an animal and more a member of his own kin, attracted by the horse's beauty. Many wealthy men traveled to the village, offering vast fortunes of gold and sprawling tracts of land in exchange for the beast. Yet the old man remained unmoved. "I cannot sell him," he would say simply. "One does not put a price on family." The villagers mocked him, whispering that he was a fool to cling to a horse when he could have lived out his days in luxury. Then, one morning, the stable was found empty. The horse had vanished into the dense forest. The villagers gathered there, pity tinged with a sense of "I told you so." They lamented, "What a misfortune. You should have sold the animal when you had the chance. Now you have nothing." The old man, however, remained unruffled. "The horse is gone," he replied calmly. "That is the only fact we possess. Whether this is a tragedy or a blessing remains to be seen. Everything unfolds as it must." The villagers merely shook their heads, unable to grasp his detachment. A few days passed, and the silence of the forest was broken by the thunder of hooves. The white horse had returned, and trailing behind it were two wild stallions of equal splendor. The village erupted in excitement. "You were right," they cried. "What incredible luck! One horse left, and 3 have returned. You are a wealthy man now." "Luck or misfortune, who can say?" the old man replied. "We see only a fragment of the picture. We must not judge the story by a single page." Aether, old man, had an only son, who immediately began the arduous task of taming the wild stallions. During one training session, a horse reared up unexpectedly, throwing the boy to the ground. His leg was shattered in the fall. Once again, the villagers arrived with their condolences. "What a curse these horses have brought," they sighed. "Your only son is now a cripple. This is truly a dark turn of fate." "The leg is broken," the old man said, his voice steady. "That is the truth of the moment. Whether it is a bad thing, only time will reveal." Not long after, the drums of war echoed through the kingdom. Soldiers swept through the village, conscripting every able-bodied young man to fight in a brutal campaign. When they reached the old man's home and saw the marauder son's broken leg, they deemed him unfit for service and moved on. It was only then that the villagers understood. What they had mourned as a tragedy was the very thing that had saved the boy's life. They realized, at last, the peril of judging the journey by a single step. In our own lives, we are quick to label our experiences. We call a setback bad luck, and a victory good fortune. But the truth is, we see only the moment, not the entire tapestry. Life moves in a continuous chain of events, where today's loss may be tomorrow's shield, and today's pain may be the foundation for a greater strength. Wisdom is found in patience. Rather than reacting with the blindness of fear or the vanity of pride, we must learn to wait, to observe, and to trust the passage of time. Time reveals the meaning that emotion often obscures. Do not judge your life by a single event. Remain steady, stay hopeful, and continue your walk, for every thread has its place in the grand design.